Oh, that's why it's a big deal. Oh, wait, he has a blue border on his videos. Run, Scott, run. Generic intro into that gives me here. Back when I was Scott the Waz video, and today we're doing what people consider his magnum opus, or what Scott considers his magnum opus, with Borderline Forever. I have no idea what that even entails or what this video is going to be about. Borderline Forever doesn't give me anything to go off of. Maybe it's a video game that I've never heard of. I'm not really sure, but it's 63 minutes long, which I believe is going to be the longest Scott the Waz video I've ever done. Last week's video might have also been the longest Scott the Waz video I've ever done up until this video. That was You're Not an RPG Guy, which was a Christmas special. Absolutely phenomenal. The song is also really good. You can check out my reaction to it. I'll leave it right up there. Also, link down below in the description. Also, I'm going to place my channel with all of my other Scott the Waz reactions. Going to chronological order. If you're going to binge watch through all of them, shout out to the patrons. I could not do this if it was not for them. They got all my videos a day early, and I do read our comments whether you're patron or whether you're subscribed or not, but I hope you are subscribed, as we are so close to 100,000 subscribers. And this video is really long, and it's almost 2 a.m. and I have another video to record after this, and it's just gonna be awesome. I'm excited for it. It's an hour-long Scott the Waz video. I'm really excited for this. I love these videos so much, and you all seem to really enjoy them as well. So thank you so much for being here. If you enjoy the video, likes are always appreciated. And I do read every one of your comments. Leave them down below. But let's go ahead, jump into Borderline Forever. All right. Apparently this is his magnum opus. I have no idea what Borderline Forever is going to be about. And it's almost 2 a.m. So if you enjoyed this video, likes greatly appreciated. Also, I hope you're subscribed. We are like so close to 100,000 subscribers, which is crazy to think about. Oh. Okay. This is a little bit different. I think this is the longest Scott the Waz video I've done. Starring Scott Wozniak. You don't say. Written by... Oh, okay. It's still starting, or starring. Hopefully this music is copyrighted. Please don't be copyrighted. Eric Turney, Justin. Okay, Justin's a therapist, right? Please don't be copyrighted. Please don't. Scott the Waz episode 200. Oh, that's why it's a big deal. Okay, what did he do for episode 100? Okay, please don't have copyrighted music. Please don't. If this sounds weird or it's muted right now, it's because of the copyrighted music, which would be a terrible way to start this. Scott the Waz. With, like, a claymation kind of deal. What are we... Borderline Forever. Is it a game? Is it... It's a VHS tape. Dick Vitale's Awesome Baby College Hoops. Nice. Or Dick Vitale, yeah.
Hey y'all, Scott here. Are you about 3 large footsteps away from the grave? Need
he
some
didn't
time
put that
before
on
you
the
go fuck in a
VHS.
casket? Might I suggest learning to talk about video games? What else would I do at my funeral? If it wasn't for talking about video games, I'd be happy. It takes a lot of no shame to do, so tell me, are you gonna learn how to talk about video games?
No.
Or are you gonna have integrity?
I don't know how... I haven't played, like, any video games ever, so... Oh.
Ugh. Look at this. This is your life now. First,
thanks.
Talking about video games is not playing video games, and I cannot stress
well, I'm
that
doing
enough.
great there.
Don't be a video game player when you can make silly comments about them. It's the same sentiment I have towards the working class. So, let's put the controller down and repeat after me. This game is f***ing bullshit!
Oh. Who's this guy?
Video games are art
Who?
and have been one of the
Hey, it's
leading
Caddy.
ways for artists to
I just
express
started
themselves
reacting
in
to
recent
him.
memory. Discussing them is completely
I only
warranted.
recognize
But
Caddy.
If you're worried about losing the listener's attention during, make sure to spice things up by making funny random noises. While discussing said video game, don't be afraid to not talk about video games while talking about video games for roughly 5 to 10
who are these
minutes
people?
while you act out some kind of a skit.
I think that one dude was
Make
like
sure it
peanut
isn't
butter and
funny. Some people call this a waste
games?
of time. I call it a filibuster. You gotta have your arch nemesis game when you just can't escape from. Sure, you could just not play it, but then what would I have to do tomorrow? Hey, it's been a while since that random noise. Still there?
Yeah.
Stand in front of your game collection to announce your resignation from society.
It's a good
That's
thing
fair.
to yell a lot. People won't take you seriously if you aren't screaming. I call this the Thanksgiving dinner approach. Now, it's really important
Diet
to act like
Pepsi.
you're better than the game you're talking about. This can be achieved with a few, who made this? And what is this game? But if you don't know what to say, you can always just start acting awkward and give yourself a double chin. So on to the next one, which is the one after the last one.
His videos
The
are
next
scripted.
one is the stuff.
Like, he has a script.
It's the one.
Some stuff's improv.
Swearing. Yes! Swearing is a genetic staple of the video game player.
Swearing?
You can really play video games if you can say f*** about them.
It's a
and
question,
If you
the answer
aren't willing
is
to say
yes.
f*** uncensored, get the f*** out of here.
Duly noted.
Oh,
You
let
have
the
to have
angry
an
video game
opinion
nerd.
on every
I've talked to him.
game.
Great
the
dude.
right opinion. You have to play every
That's
game
reacted
too,
to
and
three-
like
two-
every
three
game, except for the bad ones. If you mess up one of these, play it off as a joke. Maybe make a funny quip about it and shake some yellow text around you to prove you're serious about being funny. Funny moment. And
Oh,
you can't
well.
just talk about video games. You gotta be funny, especially if you're not funny. That way you can deflect criticisms by stating you shouldn't be taken seriously. If you need to be seen
I mean,
playing video games,
they're not,
hold the
like,
controller
actually
as close
watching
to your
it.
chin as possible and frown. Can you tell the controller's not even plugged in?
Are you better
These
than
are
the
not
person
on.
listening? No, but you have more Wii U games than them, so always remind them of
This
that.
one is.
React accordingly to anything happening on screen, i.e. scream. And when you start talking games with people, make sure to not see them there. Oh, hi, I didn't see you.
I don't
there.
know
You
who
have to do
these
your
people
research
are.
and get everything
And-
right about Mega Man 4.
I'm sorry,
If
is
you
that
don't,
ice in the wine?
Well, you look like an idiot.
If someone pays you to talk about a video game, don't act like you already have integrity.
Maybe you could gather various like-minded people together and pose a threat. Like, watch yourself,
Who?
or I'll start a podcast.
Feel free to really express some emotions here. You're talking about video games, for God's sake. I'd cry too if I were talking about Mario Party.
If you're having a
Oh,
hard
wow.
time crafting your own things to say about these games, never count out plagiarism. Did some of this anyways. The alphabet's not copyrighted, f***o.
Of course, everybody has their own opinion, and that's the way it should be. There's never going to be a right or wrong one to have on a video game, and if someone disagrees with you, you can always call them a f*** over email.
And that just about covers what you need to know to talk about video games. You truly have what it takes to waste your time.
Of course, you need to know when to stop talking, so might I suggest a poignant stinger to end things before you get all blue? So
Like
grab a
what?
dictionary and find a random string of words that you think would work well together.
Uh,
I own more Wii U games than you. Wow, it's like fake.
Well, I've never touched a Wii U, so... That was all the intro?
We shouldn't have taped over that.
Ooh. But this is apparently the next video I need to watch by Scott, so...
Morning. Correct. Welcome to the
People
fun
tell me
side
good
of my
morning, I
brain,
tell them
filled
good
with an urge
afternoon.
to collect video games and an obscene amount of Nintendo knowledge. I call it my wild side. Doctors call it a tumor. I just like consistency, knowing these things will always be here, organized,
Forever?
alphabetically. This is my thing, thank you. It used to be abstinence, but this works more. Everybody should get into
This
this
works
kind of
more.
stuff. We'd all have the same hobby. That way it'll be even more confusing why nobody would talk to me. I didn't consider this a waste of time, so that I was saying, well, so was living. Things could be worse. Sure, stupid Nintendo games may be my only true hobby, but at least I'm not politically aware. I mean, there's
What?
no true end in sight here.
Why
I
are
did
all the
math,
Wii games?
And there are a lot of
Oh,
stupid Nintendo
how do you
games.
do that?
There's no excuse now. Everybody should have no life.
I mean... I don't think I have...
Over 15
a song already?
games to try to discuss and later shelve.
He does not have
The
15,000 games.
consistency Alphabetically,
Actually, he might.
and player's choice can go to hell.
Why are they all gold?
Size and
What?
shape of discs
Is that
and
because they sold
cards
so many
for an
copies or
hour
something?
So I'll talk. I swipe right on them till both my
Tinder.
thumbs are stems. Cause every day's Fat Tuesday in my eyes.
Oh, what?
This world doesn't give my passion.
Did he just dropped an
I
album
think
yet?
Emotion's a sin, but it's their loss for them.
I mean,
Got
these
no
have
spare
not been
time to
copyrighted at
waste.
all,
This
so-
is something I know we should all embrace. I'm on a
Whoa.
quest to address all the requests. Please
The L button.
understand this kind of stuff as virginetic cachet. We have been blessed, no time to rest. I've got a lot to undress.
Oh my.
You don't need sex, this is better anyways. It's stupid Nintendo games.
It may be hard to find a place to start, so might I suggest?
Where? Madden?
Not that.
Madden
Might I
08?
suggest a Geist to
Geist.
start things out, then moving on to Pack and Roll.
Pack and roll, not Pac-Man?
Lost in Blue and Tetris 2,
Okay.
or whatever's
Coles.
left at Coles.
Coles has video games?
Cell plus Clubhouse games, name a better pair to taste. If you
909?
say 909 and skin, get the fuck out of my face. Tell me that you
Oh, no.
understand.
No, he does not.
As a vegan, this fits my diet.
The title is that?
They make for great target practice.
As long as I'm not having sex.
Well, him and his Gex.
I shouldn't dwell.
I like that I get the
I've got no
references.
sex to sell. Take them all and distribute them, and you're spread and we play. It's a swell, these extra copies,
Oh my-
extra ban you from
What
hell.
game is that?
I've got
What
a
console?
Point Smash to play every single
Oh,
day.
not Point Smash.
Stupid Nintendo games. I'm might be slightly obsessed. How could I not be? Have you
Dude,
seen
how much
me?
is
I've got
collection
no
worth?
blame.
Has he counted up?
I'm feeling blue when life drops in around you. There's a
Somebody made a document of all of his games.
brain. Stupid Nintendo game.
I don't even want to think about how long the bloopers video is for this. A stylus.
To compare pens. This
My
is
phone
my
used
one
to have
true
those.
love. Never finding a mate. Look at all these things. The NES games. Oh man, Super Mario Bros. 2 is such a funny wet fart of a game.
Never
Why
played
did it
it.
have to say Mario Madness on the cover? It almost looks like it's supposed to be the subtitle of the game, like Super
Matt.
Mario Bros. 2.
Tell me something I don't know.
Mario Madness.
That's better.
Take it.
River City Ransom. I bought on the Wii Shop channel because I heard somebody say it was an 80s equivalent to Grand Theft Auto, and man,
Is it?
I wanted a game like that so bad.
Yep, that's it.
Oh man, it's just like Grand Theft Auto. The characters have skin. I like.
I've
this
actually
game.
only
It's
played
proper
Grand Theft Auto
money
4 a
management.
little
And we all
bit,
know that
like a year
stuck.
before Grand Theft
I
Auto
bought
5
Donkey
came
Kong
out.
Jr.
That's it.
Math. How do we know that?
They're gonna break my legs.
It was an investment. A fun investment. You know, how fun is that 10 grand surgery you just had? Let me spend 200 in peace. You gotta hand it to Nintendo. All the Donkey Kong Jr. fans are off the street now. Why do coke when you can do math? You know, the NES is well known for all the horrible
Two very
licensed
different
games,
things.
but I gotta admit, Back to the Future could be worse. Don't get me wrong, it's bad and barely follows the movie, but I don't think it's as terrible as something like Ghostbusters or Where's Waldo.
Wait, there's a Where's
My copy has
Waldo?
a flick wound. I mean, that says it all right there. Last
does he
owner must
move?
have hated it. Man, f this game. Oh, damn
He
it.
broke it. Wait, what?
Where is Waldo?
Where is Waldo?
Kung Fu Heroes. It's been too long. I used to play this at my grandma's house all the time. Like once. I played it once.
Oh,
Pinball
okay.
is a fucking lie, and I'm tired of acting like it isn't. This isn't pinball, but when you actually play the game, this is pinball.
Oh, it is
You
pinball. I love
snakes!
pinball.
The reproduction Nintendo World Championships and Campus Challenge cartridges. Always a joy to have these as a part of my estate. Do I care
Estate.
these reproductions are not the real deal? Well, no. I bought
Doesn't
these
ma-
to officially play them on an actual system. Plus, if
Oh,
I own
yeah.
the originals, I think I would quit my job just to care for them.
How do
Why?
I
How much are they worth?
quit?
The NES is such a wonderful pantry of simple fun and dog shit games. I love this system though. Why does the controller have to be this way? Why can't the buttons be slightly angled? You know how your thumb is?
Yep,
And when they
nope,
redesigned the
can't do
controller,
that.
they made the button placement worse.
Fine.
I woke up and my thumbs were like this one day. I was so fucking happy I could use this controller. Even though these official Nintendo created NES controllers have a button layout that can definitely wear on the thumb.
Can you just
I
use a different one?
still love this system. But hey, what about the Super Nintendo? Everybody needs to have a few Super
Of course,
Nintendo
I've never
games. You're running out of
used any of these
excuses not
ever.
to. You know, we've already had 2 World Wars. Might as well block while you're at it. I've got one Tetris Attack for you. This one's Tetris Attack.
Cool.
Easily one of my top
Why is
favorite
Yoshi there?
Super Nintendo games. And it isn't even real. They took this
Wait,
Japanese
what?
puzzle game with Dear God Anything But Reptiles. And when bringing it over here, they gave it a reskin with all kinds of Yoshi's Island characters.
Oh,
And while
nice.
we're at it, Yoshi's Island.
Love Yoshi.
What a thing. The Super Nintendo has one of the greatest lineups of 2D platformers. But that won't stop me from
Mega
considering
Man.
Family Feud to be one of my favorite
What?
games on the system. What makes the
Good answer.
Soap moist.
Good answer. Ah, well.
Name something kids use.
Tonsil.
Good answer. Okay.
Name something parents save from a first baby to use for a second.
Food.
Well,
Name
well.
something that's often located in the basement of the
A body.
house.
The basement.
Name something people start but never finish.
Me. War. Books of Faith.
Doom's ass red cartridge. You know.
Oh
the color
man, that
X.
almost. Oh.
Right?
Oh my god, this version's so bad! It's impressive they got it on the Super Nintendo in general, but it's just not powerful enough for a game like this. Wolfenstein 3D works better, but it's
that
heavily
almost
censored,
broke
which
me.
is kind of bizarre. Like, would you
Oh.
really be that surprised playing a game called Wolfenstein 3D?
Hitler.
At least Doom has the colored cartridge, like Killer Instinct. This is a fun way to annoy me. Super
Oh,
Punch
'cause
has
it's
weird.
colored cartridge.
Like, the NES game is the most famous. It's one of my favorites on that console, but who the hell talks about the Super Nintendo one? Nothing wrong with it. It's just the controls and sound effects don't feel as good as the original on NES. To anybody who disagrees, I'll see you in court.
Oh, will you? When-
Crucifixion's a bit harsh.
Donkey
No, it's
Kong
fine.
Country 3, the one I just can't own.
Why are
I've
there
never
3 of
legally
them?
owned this game. If you don't believe me, look through my tax records. I'm seeing no donkey. I did beat the original Donkey Kong Country. Great game. I did it with the rewind feature on the SNES Online app on Nintendo Switch. Do I deserve to have hands? Nah, I only felt the need to use it when this part came up, where differently colored ropes do differently colored things. I looked at my
Okay.
excuses for the day and
You're
considered this to be
colorblind.
a rewind warranting event.
Is he
The
actually
Super Nintendo
colorblind?
is such a cozy cozy corner of gaming. Games were still simple at their core back then, but they had so much more depth now. A game like Super Mario World is pretty much in line with the Mario games on NES, but this one just goes so much deeper than that. It has a map screen that eventually tells you to go f yourself.
Oh,
A Link to the
he's
Past is
mentioned
a
that
full
before.
realization of what the original Legend of
Zelda.
Zelda on NES was doing.
Still never
Super
played
Metroid
it.
is the same. Super Castlevania 4, Mega Man X, Kirby Superstar. This is where many of
Should I play
gaming's
Zelda
greatest
after I hit
franchises of all
100,000
time
subscribers?
to tons
Actually,
of
no, I don't think I
fans
can.
peaked. It doesn't get much better than
I need a
this.
Switch.
But you ever wonder what the hell is up with these boxes? What is this design? It makes no sense.
What?
You know what'll get people to want Super Nintendo games?
Geometry.
And the fact these boxes are cardboard, please. I mean, it was excusable on the NES. Here, it's damn near inexcusable.
Dr.
Nintendo
Mario?
64 is a solid rebound, if by solid.
I had one of
you mean
those.
Painful. Good thing I only see in 5 frames a second. Nah, it's a great system. It just isn't as slam dunkish as the other ones. Like,
It
it
was
obviously has its
probably my
downside.
first
It doesn't
console.
age that well for one. This generation of gaming as a whole doesn't really. Like, you consistently still see new games come out mimicking 8 and 16-bit style graphics. Nobody
Oh,
would be
well.
caught dead trying to resurrect this. At least we got Mario Party 1 out of it all. The
Oh,
greatest
God.
party game ever told. In
Mario Party
reality, it may
1
be
is
a repetitive,
brutal.
unpolished go at the franchise and only started to get bad after it got good 9 entries in, but in my heart, it is the quickest lobotomy I've ever had.
Which one was Superstars? What is
Smash
Jamboree?
Brothers. Look at that real cartridge.
Wait, that's Super
This ain't
Smash
no
Bros?
holographic
What?
trick. If it was, could I do this? See, it's real. The start
Hmm.
to one of the most fun gaming franchises.
I played
to
Melee for
discuss.
one weekend,
Into the
like,
competitive
14
scene,
years
or just,
ago.
Like talking how different noses look between games. Smash Brothers just kind of brings everybody together, and the original Nintendo 64, while incredibly simple, still holds up to some
I
extent.
didn't know it was on the
Mario
N64.
Kart
I had this one.
64. Many consider it to be the greatest kart racer of
That's
all
like the
time.
only game I had on my
consider it to be that game where
N64.
Yoshi looks weird. To
I
one
had
of
a
you bones,
see-through
whoever can
N64.
tell me what this is. The new Tetris. Well, yeah, because this shit was old. Glover! Can you believe I have a room for a game I never played?
What do you mean, yes?
Yoshi's Story is this bizarre take on a Yoshi's Island successor. It's still pretty good, but it's so similar.
How
yet
old
so
is Yoshi
different from
Island?
Any other Yoshi game. You gotta eat fruit. You don't just get to the end of the level, just do what my dietitian said and eat 30 fruit. So we
fine.
gotta just find 30 pieces of fruit and then we move on to the next level.
I
It's
guess
kind of
Yoshi
an
eats
interesting
fruit.
direction.
I guess he likes
Hopefully the
melons,
next Yoshi
right?
game does something just as unique.
The
The same
Mario
thing
Party map.
are good.
Okay, nope.
My go-to game on this console will forever be Super Mario 64. Oh wow, Scott, next you're gonna tell us your Lung's favorite food is air. I can't help it. My body
never
knows
played
what
it.
it likes. The Nintendo 64 is a console I've learned to love, though it's far from my favorite. That's definitely because of these damn cartridges. Nintendo, come on, no end labels? I need to know if this is
Oh,
Glover.
yeah, that's
Oh,
actually
thank God.
true.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God.
Oh, they're
There's
all
something
gone.
about that original Game Boy that's just so endearing. Like, guys, the first handheld game console, because who wants to admit the Microvision exists? I mean,
What?
this thing is perfection with a Tetris cartridge in it. But I have the new Tetris now. F
Yeah, you don't need the old
Alleyway is
Tetris.
a fun one. It launched with the system and is a direct clone of Breakout. But I think to this day, Nintendo
Was the
avoids
Game Boy
question that
Color
they refuse to admit
after
it.
this?
It's one of those older Nintendo titles where they threw Mario in it for no reason. See that stick?
That's Mario.
Well, now we gotta play it. These
You're
early
playing as
Game Boy
Mario.
games are so cute.
That makes
They're
an
so
RPG,
simple,
right?
But they know what they are, and they don't try to bite off more than they can chew. That is a definite problem with a few titles for the handheld. They would just try to take some NES or SNES game and shrink it down and expect it to work. Donkey Kong Land. It's Donkey Kong Country on the go.
Cool. Actually, doesn't look terrible. Why is it green though?
You know, I just discovered I could take a shit on the go. All I have to do is shit my pants.
Even some of the best games on here, like Link's
I mean, he
Awakening
has a
and Super
point.
Mario Land 2, I mean, they are struggling with the limitations of the Game Boy at times. And yet, these are still such treasured products to me. Sometimes it's nice to go back to a time where this
Kirby.
was all that was available in terms of handheld on-the-go gaming. You couldn't play The Witcher 3 at only
wow.
540p portably.
Oh.
You had to settle.
And that
these
screen
limitations,
brightness?
Developers still delivered well-designed and fun games. And Tetris is what it is because of the Game Boy. Pokemon came out at what was supposed to be the end of the Game Boy's life, and yeah, that's something you don't want to do on your deathbed.
Oh.
Release Pokemon.
Pokemon
Interesting
Red.
concept. You collect and battle creatures. Let's try it out.
Pokemon. Nice. I play Pokemon on the Game Boy
Okay,
Color.
Pokemon, you happy?
But I mean, Nintendo knew the Game Boy
Which I
was
think is
starting
going to
show
my
its
nephew.
age. That's why we
My-
got the Game Boy Color. The
My
full
sister-in-law
successor
asked
to
me
the
today
original
if
Game Boy.
I was okay with them.
Full successor, I swear to Christ.
Give it to my
We're
nephew.
closer to my death every
My
time
oldest
I say that.
nephew.
How could it not be? So many sources group Game Boy and Game Boy Color together. Bullshit gaming journalists who don't know anything. People
Wow.
like Nintendo. Listen, I get it, but the Game Boy Color had too many exclusive games for me to not consider it a full-fledged successor. I'll admit it's just a technical upgrade to the original Game Boy. When I finish the Minish Cap, I
The
adore
what?
the old school Game Boy experience, but it is far from perfect. Guess why? Now,
Was the Game Boy
Advance,
Color-
that's
I
where
didn't
things
have one of
start to pick
these.
up.
I would.
bet this game looks pretty fun. The GBA was like a portable Super Nintendo, but that's kind of all it is to me.
I never had one of
So much
those. I had the
this
Game Boy
handheld
Color,
identity
and then I
revolved
got
around
an
games for
Advance
other
SP.
consoles. Oh my god, Super Mario World is here! And A Link to the Past! And Kirby! And Metroid, and Donkey Kong. I mean, it was a dream come true to be able to play these classic games on the go in all their glory, but what does the Game Boy Advance have to call its own? It's Mr. Pants? To
Of
be
course it
fair,
is.
there's
Well, who
quite a
else
few
would it be?
games in this little guy, including Mario vs. Donkey Kong, a follow-up to Donkey Kong on the original Game Boy. This
Cool.
game was the best. It's like you'd expect it to just be Donkey Kong from the arcades on the go. In reality, it scares the out of me.
Why?
That's the end of Donkey Kong.
Wait, what? Oh no.
It keeps going
Why
after
is-
the original arcade game ends and is this meaty puzzle platformer. It's amazing. Plus, it has this exclusive border on Super Game Boy for the Super Nintendo.
Huh.
And now I can play my Game Boy games on the big screen in a house while I'm right next to a ceiling. God works. The Super Game
Why
Boy
next
is
to a
pretty
ceiling?
rad. It
What?
has all these settings you can tweak. You can change the border, make your own border for all I care.
That's actually
But
kinda
it
cool.
can play Game Boy Color or Game Boy Advance games. For that, you'll need the Super Game Boy 2, only released in Japan. Look, it's clear like a Game Boy
Huh?
Color cartridge. It's color. Like the Game Boy Color. It shows a Game Boy Color on the box. It released around the Game Boy Color's release. The Super Game Boy 2 must play Game
Huh?
Boy Color.
Nope.
It doesn't. does
Why
it?
doesn't it?
Looks like we have to move up a generation or two to the GameCube with the Game Boy Player. Alright, so
Brother
this is
had
a
a
bit more of a
GameCube.
mess.
Still have
Instead
it.
of a regular cartridge, we gotta screw this on the bottom, plus pop the startup disc in. The last thing the Game Boy Player
He actually
arc of my
has
life
it in
needed
his
was a
entertainment
startup
system at his
disc.
house.
Well, when we get in there, I mean, it's playing the Game Boy games,
Yeah?
and Color, and Advance as well. However, this thing reeks of anti-personality. Compared to the Super Game Boy, I was worried that thing was gonna f my wife. Look at how cool it is! Here, this is just the most convenient means of playing the entire Game Boy line. I'm too bored to yawn. But
Oh,
it's still a
well.
lifesaver of a device, and all more reason why the GameCube reigns
Is that the
supreme.
little game
My
where you like
favorite
attack? I think I
console.
played that on
Anyone would assume
DS
it's the
though.
Wii or Wii U. They didn't have Odama. Nintendo was firing at all cylinders on this
Yeah.
console. Pretty much every one of their franchises got major installments here. Mario, Zelda, Metroid, Donkey Kong, Smash Bros., F-Zero, Star Fox, Animal Crossing, Fire Emblem, Wario, Wave Race, 1080, Pikmin, Paper Mario, Mario Kart, Party, Golf, Tennis, Baseball, Strikers, Odama. Geist,
I didn't play
Super
any of these games
Nintendo
on the
published a
GameCube.
first-person shooter.
There was like a
about
ATV
ghosts.
game.
I was hoping they'd follow it up with an RPG about bees.
And that was, like, it.
Luigi's Mansion is
Oh,
such an
Luigi's
interesting
Mansion, that was
game.
one,
You
yeah.
explore this
Scared
haunted
me.
mansion and finish the game 3 hours later. I'd say the following games in the series took the general gameplay.
Not even
of
sure if I
Luigi
finished
with
it.
Vacuum and ran with it more. But they will never live up to the amount of ambiance this original game has. You can just feel how haunted this place is.
Yeah, it
It's a
actually
fun
scared me
experience.
as a kid.
Dance Dance Revolution Mario Mix, because I only do what Mario tells me to.
Why not?
Fair.
It sure is Dance Dance
Is this like
Revolution.
Mario
This is the only
larceny?
VR game on the GameCube, and that's weird. Out of all platforms to put that game on during this generation, just the PS2 and Xbox. Not the system with customers willing to buy stupid plastic bullshit for it. The GameCube microphone.
Those things didn't even,
used
like,
for Mario
work
Party
well,
6,
did they?
Odama, and eviction notices. The DK bongos. Different game, same story. See, the GameCube still did a lot of that weird Nintendo bullshit, but it also had a normal controller and amazing games. You got the best
Yeah.
of both worlds. Of course, looking at it critically though, the third-party support was definitely one of its weaker elements. It was definitely better than something like the Nintendo 64, but most third-party games were for the kids. Sure, we
He's
got
gonna dunk on
Resident
the
Evils
DS,
and
isn't
Sonic
he?
the Hedgehogs, Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes, Super Monkey Ball, Beyond Good and Evil, Tales of Symphonia, but the other consoles had Grand Theft Auto 3. Also,
Never
I
played it.
love this controller, but why is the D-pad so small? Why is the C-stick so tiny? Why only
I don't
one
know why.
Z-button? Why is
Yeah,
there
that
region
always
locking? I can't
confused
easily play
me.
Japanese games on my console. I know that's a thing on multiple systems, but I just want to play Nintendo Puzzle Collection in peace. I have to use an action replay disc to even kind of play it, and bam, beautiful. This is one of my only cheat devices. I can use it to not play Mario Sunshine.
Oh.
I also have Dream Mix
scared
3D
me there.
World Fighters, a Smash Bros. Clone featuring Bomberman and Simon Belmont and Optimus Prime.
Oh.
It's just missing Master Higgins.
Who?
I also have The Legend of the
was
Quiz
gassed.
Tournament of Champions, a trivia game published by Nintendo. You can
Cool.
play as Jeff Foxworthy.
Why?
You gotta appreciate and despise these Japanese game boxes. They're cute and cool, but the outer sleeve is so easily losable and damageable.
Yes.
That's about all I can say. I can only really go on for about 45 more minutes. There are only a few things in this world I could talk about for over 23 minutes. At least
Oh,
the Wii
well.
had the purest white game boxes known to man, a
True.
smoker's mortal enemy. God, I mean, the GameCube may
I had
be
a
my
Wii.
favorite system, but the Wii
And a
is
Wii
just
Fit.
so interesting. It had exactly what people wanted and none of what they wanted. Come on, games for your stupid fucking.
Oh, that was the
like
Wii Fit.
and
I remember
Tower
at
Tucker.
Christmas,
But then
the
for
Wii and the Wii
audiences,
Fit came out. You
Zelda,
could not
Metroid,
find them.
Donkey Kong, Mario, Sin and Punishment.
Everyone's going
Sequel to a
crazy for them.
Japan-only cult classic shooter on the Nintendo 64. Who would have expected that? GoldenEye 007 on Wii is one of my favorites, a reimagining of the Nintendo 64 classic. A lot of diehards don't like this one because it's basically just Call of Duty, but some bundles came with a Golden Classic Controller Pro.
That's kinda cool.
Original didn't do that. Super Mario Galaxy
Also a Wii controller.
is my favorite game of all time, thank you very much. The pinnacle of Space Mario. It's just such a magical feeling playing this game, even over a decade later. And I'm sure by the time it's 20 and I'm battling some kind of fun new disease, it'll still be. But the Wii was when anybody over the age of 40 started throwing a tantrum over using motion controls. I don't know, this ball segment of Mario Galaxy always gets brought up. I never thought it was that bad. It'll come back to me in 17 years. I'll be bald and hate it. Even the casual experiences on
Wii
Wii
Sports, let's go.
Sports, play, fit, trauma. Big Brain Academy Wii Degree is an awesome multiplayer game. Smarty Pants is still one of my favorite generic trivia games. Family Feud Decades? Name one of baseball's great all-time sluggers.
Only baseball team I know, Harlem Globetrotters.
Good answer.
Is your answer there?
No.
Name a song made famous by Elvis Presley.
Eek, it's Elvis.
Good answer.
Name a game that all the kids in the neighborhood can play together.
Why is there you in neighborhood?
Polyamory?
Whoa.
As much as I love the system, again, it's not perfect. Whenever a game asks me to shake the nunchuck, man, like this thing was not meant as a shake.
No, it was not.
That's
It's
the weight of an
yeah.
empty pencil cup. The amount of shovelware. I actually kind of like. Sure, these things may be filling a landfill somewhere, but I'm sure I can find some use for them someday. Let's not forget that we had such classics as Vince Young starring in Madden 08.
Every story has a Christ
Hook 'em horns.
And then followed up by the most disappointing sequel to Christ I've ever seen.
$1.95.
Starring in Madden 09. Go fuck yourself. And Jesus Christ, games on this console can be hideous. This was the dropping off point for developers who kind of cared. Either
Oldest video on the channel is...
There's no in between. The same can sort of be said about the Nintendo DS.
Don't dunk on it.
You're either playing one of the greatest games of all time or Chrono Trigger. The DS, man. So many stupid fucking things came
Oldest
out.
video on my channel is me playing air hockey.
Libraries as well. Though on the Nintendo first party side of things, it was a little weak. But under classic books, come on, I want to read, not count. DS games look so chunky now, whether they're 3D or 2D. They just all look so DS. Well, let's not forget the touchscreen. Everybody lost their stylus, but I never did.
I never
Doesn't
did.
even matter. You can use anything on the screen.
I had a phone that had a stylus.
Using the stylus for PictoChat or for Mario 64 DS if I was trying to find new ways to embarrass myself. The Nintendo DS browser.
That's a thing.
Before knowing what a Wi-Fi connection was, I will never get those $30 back. The DS is great, but I do feel like it has aged a bit more than other handhelds. It's in this weird purgatory of just powerful enough to do 3D graphics, but barely. But then even the 2D stuff doesn't look the hottest. Most of the problems with the DS were rectified with the Nintendo 3D.
He's not gonna dunk on the original? And he's not gonna say he hates ducks?
DS had great third-party support, iffy first-party. 3DS had amazing first-party support, but then barely any of the third parties cared. Ubisoft, Activision, EA, they all tried for like 1 year and then just gave up. But it didn't matter because we got
Chibi Robo. Okay.
Metroid Prime Federation Force, Mario Party the Top 100,
Oh, nice.
Triforce Heroes, Mario Sports Superstars, Pokemon Rumble Blast, Yoshi's New Island,
You knew?
Mario Sticker Star. Hey, Pikmin!
Why are you saying, hey, Pikmin?
Oh my god, isn't Super Mario and R so quirky and unique? Nintendo, who's running your eShop now? Great
Who?
controller for rats. Bravely Default too. Is that
Talking
a
about the Switch.
sentence? Demon Ex Machina. This is still medically the only game with the 60 or above on Metacritic to have given me pink eye. Paper Mario, the Origami King. Oh, but we skipped
The
over
Wii
an
U?
important console here. The Sega Master System. It's
yeah.
so charmingly pathetic.
Is that
What the
8
f-
Wii
is
U
that?
boxes?
Who asked for this? Why do I have to look between the TV and gamepad to change system settings? Nintendo TV.
Really?
Yeah, why not publish Devil's Third Nintendo? The Wii U microphone exists. There's a goddamn mic on the gamepad. Why are these two
This is
cases
fine.
black?
This
Why
is
is
norm-
this one cream colored? Why does this one not have the blue ridge? Why
What?
remake Wii Sports? Why swap
perfect.
between controllers so much? Why in Super Mario 3D World's multiplayer does this big blue border appear?
Why?
Everything Nintendo's done, I have something to bitch about. Why
Yes.
is this wet? Why does this repel virginity? And again, in Mario 3D World, why in multiplayer does this big blue border appear?
Why?
It's supposed to tell you that the players are too far apart, but it comes out of nowhere. It sometimes doesn't leave, and it's just always there, mocking me,
There's like
just like
6
every
Xbox
shape
games.
I've ever met. Where does this blue border get off?
Oh, wait, he has a blue border on his videos. Scott.
That feels like...
Scott. Uh-oh. Run, Scott. Run.
Go away!
Nope. Has it been there this entire time? Oh, poor Scott. Poor guy. Well,
how it's always been?
This is the last time I'm watching a Scott video. They all have a blue border. Yep, okay. Well, are these his, like, original thumbnails or something? Or are these just clips from his videos? Is it actually, like, a collage of all 200 videos? Is he gonna have one picture of him right now?
It's me.
I know a lot of me.
Well. The Think Barrel. Friday night is ladies' night.
Thanks for having me on such short
It's
notice.
technically
We
Sunday.
offer express checkouts for a reason.
I just really needed to talk to somebody with a PhD.
I don't have a PhD. And they forgot the U.
You have FUD?
I have flood.
Listen, man, I feel like I'm going crazy here.
Yeah, I remember my first time.
I can't sleep. I haven't eaten in days.
Oh God! Here, have this.
What is that?
Blueberry?
Maybe this is linked to something.
Huh?
Firstly, sign this confirming your consent to my research.
Research.
Sure, that's just words.
Consent is the highest form of flattery.
I thought it was constipation.
Okay, so
What?
are you financially unstable?
Yes.
No, I've never paid taxes. You save a lot of money doing that.
Are you depressed?
It is affecting my happiness.
I can prescribe you liquor.
Do you even know what I'm talking about?
Ask your therapist. I'll give you the same answer I give all my patients. No.
Okay.
Well, everything I see, there's this blue border around it all.
That's the most absurd thing I've ever heard. And I've had patients that murder.
Seeing a border is more absurd than murderers.
They make great arguments.
I just don't know what it is.
Somebody I know
recently
just
noticed
got
that, and looking
arrested for
back,
first-degree murder.
I feel like it's been obscuring my vision for as long as I can remember.
I now know 3
Or if there's
murders
something down there I can't see
relatively well
that
that I know
Oh, she's
of.
perfect. And it is looking pretty good today. Wish you could see it.
See, you gotta help me. My sanity's at stake here.
No, somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
Fine. You're right. It's probably not a big deal. This month has probably just been really hard on me.
Don't whine.
What month?
We've all been through April.
Hey, because I
April.
talk about stupid Nintendo games so much. That's all I do. Maybe I'm overdosing.
Might I
On
suggest
Nintendo
you,
games.
Hobby? I recommend a book to discover new things to get into. Stupid bullshit for dummies.
I don't know what else I'm good
Did
at.
they actually sell that book?
What about you? Do you have any talents?
I have a foot fetish.
Really?
Not yet. I'm trying to branch out of therapism. It'd be more interesting for my epitaph.
So
What?
you'd be willing to do an experiment?
Oh no.
As somebody with a foot fetish would say, yeah.
Yeah. The Mushroom Gorge?
Nice bed.
Is this his living room still?
Those pillows real?
No.
Yeah. So, call me crazy here, but I think I'm in the head.
Maybe my other patients can help you. My murder clients can turn you on to some new hobbies.
No, I want you to knock me out.
Oh, come on. I'm a therapist, not a doctor.
Please, just analyze my brain when I'm out of it. We gotta figure out what's going on here.
Okay.
With what? That CAT scanner in the corner over there?
What? Yes, that'd be perfect.
Yeah.
Would it be possible
Oh,
to
no,
sleep
I'm
in a
not
CAT
doing
scan?
it. You never walked over there to get
Aren't
me
they
a
like
box.
really loud?
Fine. Here's a flashlight to look in my ear. Go wild.
Huh. Well, you're in good hands. I'm quite knowledgeable on head.
What did you get on your SAT?
Oh, a lot.
Oh, well, that's good. I feel safe with you.
Bonk.
Holy shit, I do have a head.
Holy shit, he does have it.
That's a cast
This
iron
is what
pan.
my brain looks like.
Nice.
It looks fine. Hey, Jerry!
1 sec, I'm making sure I don't get confused here.
Oh.
Oh, man!
The blue border.
That's when I saw a white guy. That's when I was a white guy.
Oh.
My favorite water! When I was horny, when I met anime, when all my friends died.
Oh, your friends died.
Back.
Oh, yeah.
Have a blue border around them.
You found a blue border? Kick its ass.
I can't do that. I can never compete with a shape. They always win. Remember that gun that shot me? Shape.
I know how you feel. My dad's killer was a shape.
I just
What?
don't get it. Like, why is it here? Why has this border always been a part of my life? Why can't I escape it? Why doesn't anybody else see it?
Maybe you need to relax. How about a nice pillow to the face?
Oh, yeah, that'll work. No.
That's killing me.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
okay.
Maybe a gun to your head will take your mind off
I
things.
appreciate the help, but I think I'm just gonna wake up, go to the desk, and whine about... drink. What was that?
Words!
No. I think the border just got bigger.
Oh, no.
That's impossible.
It's encroaching.
You're required to not be brain dead, and your pulse stopped 30 seconds ago.
Well, resuscitate me!
I didn't hear a please.
Oh my
Well-
god, I want to get out of here. I just want to talk about stupid
Defense,
Nintendo
encouragement, 5-yard penalty. Oh,
games.
God.
Please? Guys?
Say Geist. They just like
Maybe
tear
a
through.
cold washcloth will revitalize you. No.
No.
It's not wet enough.
Oh, that's waterboarding. Is it gonna be another song? It's gonna be another song. It's just a musical.
It starts off the same for every week and ends with a game on PS3. Pick something right out of the drawer and hold it up against the floor. Spew some junk about no sex. Then a vegan comes just to say gags. At the desk look like a hoarder, surrounded by some big blue border. I just want to break the mold.
So is that... That's what the borderline forever is the blue border.
Every week my life involves mentioning barrel blast.
Oh, that's a game.
It's closing.
At least he tells me it's a reference.
Screen is all burned in. It's closing. I always have that stupid cream. It's closing. And just like my virginity, I'm worried this 1080p outlines you for infinity.
Dude, his songs are getting better and better. Dude, the songs are getting so much better.
These are some deep questions. This is getting too philosophical for me.
Yeah. Oh, he's falling, apparently. Does Scott, like, want to be a singer or something? Or is it just... he enjoys this? Like, he's just like, I don't know, just like, oh, let's do songs. Like, he doesn't need to. I wonder if the director made him.
It's closing constantly from day to day. To lay it on the line, it's closing in on.
I gotta remember this for next time.
Yeah, that'll work.
When I heard you were in the hospital, I dropped everything and came straight here.
Shh. There's a library across the street.
Across the street.
How's our pre-corpse doing?
Oh man, I've been trying to get this place for years.
I called 911. I asked them how you were doing.
Oh, I have some questions for them. What's her Snapchat?
Stop.
They blocked me.
No.
Oof.
After a mental breakdown like that, you need to do something productive. Like join the army.
Is that why you're in the hospital?
No, I stubbed my toe afterwards, plus I had a coupon that was expiring.
He said
The
some
hospital?
squares.
That'd be awesome.
A blue square at that.
It's a rectangle. Square? Every square is a rectangle, but not every rectangle is a square.
Guys, I swear, there's a big blue border on everything I see and do, and I think it gets bigger the more I give into my primal urges. Watch. Ah! You see?
Man, you know, I've never met somebody who's fucking stupid before.
Okay. Can I please talk to each of you separately?
Actually, that's Titleist.
There
That's,
he is. Just pissing you off today.
TSI 1.
Seething?
Does it ever become too
5
much?
wood.
I mean, vegan all day?
I always got my vegan and creme Jed, and he's my not eggs to dear God anything but bacon.
But I mean, that's just another license to renew every month. Don't you ever just want to mix things up and gut a fucking duck?
No!
I'm content being miserable.
Do you do anything other than be vegan?
Well, I don't eat fruit for fun.
But you're vegan.
Yeah, my other passion is malnutrition.
Employee, how's it not working at Big Lots?
Red.
Do you ever get tired of working there and having a dead brother?
If it wasn't for my dead brother, I would have never replaced him in your group.
That's
Having
true.
a dead brother is great. You should try it sometime.
No.
Jeb, vegan.
Oh, I don't know about that. I want out.
What are you talking about, you went out? You're a vegan, not married.
I don't know.
Oh.
I tried a corn dog and realized part of it wasn't vegan. The batter had milk.
What are you gonna do without veganism? And what about Terry? What's he gonna say?
I don't know. I don't want to hurt his feelings. He stopped vegan in the county, you know? He gave up drinking water because cows drink it too. I can't do this. I have dreams, you know?
Like what?
I like Gex.
You mean this?
No.
Also,
don't
that's like
listen.
his
Rex,
front door, isn't
You
it?
hate sex.
More than most hate not sex.
Guys, don't you see? You may not have a blue border around you, but you have the equivalent in the form of crippling
Is it
restricted
because
tropes.
he can
I
only...
prefer the term silly running gags.
And why do you even care? The border's not
It's like the
harming
fourth
anyone.
wall thing?
It just matters to me. It's been a part of my life this whole time, and I just want to feel normal.
No.
Is this still a part of my therapy session?
The meter's still running.
You know what? I'm out of here.
That'd be
I got
expensive.
no milk to drink.
Save some no milk for me.
No milk.
Yeah, Target does need an employee.
And every chastity needs a moderator.
Huh? What's out
Does
there?
anybody else see?
Squares can be blue.
Where are the signs?
Oh,
Centimeters
is it
being obstructed.
getting closer?
Centimeters. I'm boned.
Oh.
I'm not.
Well.
We've got to alert the officials.
Who?
So, welcome to being
So that's what it feels like.
I hope you guys accomplish your homework of dismantling your personalities.
I've gone cold turkey, no meat. Just need a few patches to get through the day.
Yeah, I bought a
Patch-
gun for murder.
Jeb, we keep this up, the blue border will vanish. We can go back to our specialized diet.
No. That's...
Terry,
The...
What do you think about lizards?
Yeah, they're great for looking, not for eating.
No.
What
Like
about Gex?
What do you need hobbies for? You're a vegan, not a man.
I'm on a job hunt. I heard Wendy's was lacking Target employees working there.
I decided to stop being your therapist and start being a therapist.
I eat zinc now.
Did you not before?
Well, taking vitamin supplements seemed like a great way to get my mind off not having sex.
What's going on with the gun?
Zinc just suits me.
You know you can only take 40 milligrams a day.
Of zinc?
How much is that in pounds?
Okay, well I spent all last night with my games.
Oh.
You.
Oh, okay.
You.
Okay.
You.
Oh.
This personality change should be enough to mitigate the blue border for us. For now.
For now?
He's standing in front of a blue
to
wall.
do down there, and I can't see with the border in the way.
Guys, this isn't just a problem that'll affect us. I read Square's A Cautionary Tale.
You read the whole thing?
I'm up to bread, but it says
What do you mean
that
up to
blue
bread?
borders ain't something that can just go away. It's like a black hole. The worse it gets for us, the more it'll start to affect others. I think we nailed its origin of appearing due to excessive rut being inning, but that's all we got.
What?
If we don't do something about this soon, it'll not only consume us, but everybody. Humanity is hell-bent on repeating itself, and if we don't warn people soon, things could get bad.
I know the Amber Alert guy.
I've been wanting a spotlight from him.
Rex, I got something.
Amber Alert?
Oh, I've heard of something like that. It's called an event, right?
Everybody else, just spread the word as much as possible. The more people know, the quicker we can find a solution. Get on your feet and let's do this.
I've seen Wendy's employees stand. This will be great practice.
Okay.
You're not crazy, you're just...
That's fine. This is
We're
normal.
not crazy.
Why are they all together? They should probably split up there.
We're not crazy. You're just...
Alright, here's the plan.
Say no more.
I booked us an appointment with somebody that owns a curtain.
How do you find these people?
What?
I just thought people took things with curtains more seriously.
Curtains.
Look at showers.
Ugh, not this plan again. I'm not gonna f a shower.
No, turns out the curtain owner hosts a talk show.
Those demographics overlap?
Barely, but if we go on this show, we'll reach all cable TV users.
Will
So
they?
nobody.
Hey, that's more nobody than yesterday.
What's this talk show about?
I was hoping blue borders, but no, I had to lie to get us on.
What is it about? Throats for Thoughts?
Hi, I'm Hector and Friends.
Hey!
That's not the name of the show, that's just my name, damn it. And welcome
that,
back to Throats for Thought, where we get to chat with throat
Is it
users
Jack's
from all
Films?
over the world.
Is that-
Our 15th guest today have throats. Let's get
Is
them
that
out
who that
here.
is?
You don't know if you have a throat? Forget, I never took anatomy. Remember, if things aren't going our way and we need attention, when in doubt,
vomit.
No, just lie and say it's your birthday. That'll get us a sympathy vote.
That's true.
It is my birthday.
Aw?
Okay, I just got a cease and desist from the other 9 groups handing out papers with this exact slogan.
It is a popular time of year to get f***ed. Well, maybe we can get our attention some other way. Like with sex appeal?
But we're already
Hey Hector, it's great to be on this show with the throat. Ever since I've gotten one, this has been a short-term goal of mine.
Oh, who's this?
Oh, he's my aide.
Swallow.
Thanks.
Well, when I heard your story, I knew you had to be on the show. So, you have a throat?
Does he ever?
I won best throat at the state fair.
Really?
One biggest?
Ever since I was 18, I was told my throat was my best feature.
Okay,
Oh.
okay. Been notarized?
Oh, nope.
What?
I mean, any official throat user's been notarized.
Nope, no he hasn't.
If anybody has a throat here, it's Scott. I can tell you how many times I've been around this man and I'd be, damn man, stop using your throat!
Listen, Hector, heck. May I call you Hal?
May I
No.
call you
I may not have my throat documents on hand. Would you settle for dental?
Oh, dental.
There's a big blue border that's gonna eat you.
Get off my show.
No, we have to stop
Why did my recording software just do a stupid?
Oh my god. My aunt just died.
On my birthday?
That's so sad.
Well, any publicity is good publicity.
You got that.
This just in. A fight amongst 10 groups of end-of-the-world conspiracy theorists
I know where this
broke
is
out
going.
today because apparently we can't all settle on a definitive end of the world.
Shapes? I don't trust them.
Get the f away from me!
In other
Oh, well,
news, on a
those-
special edition of Throats for Thought, a throatless con man and his aide took over the show to inform everybody that a blue border will be overtaking
There's no blue
the
border
world.
right now.
Police
Oh,
later
now there is.
confirmed that blue borders don't exist.
Alright, step 1 went better than I expected. It's getting us closer to step 2.
Yep.
Give up.
At least we did spread the word on multiple issues. Now people know about the blue border and think we're f***s.
I mean, we only started
Yes.
to see the border after you brought it up to us.
Huh.
Wow.
This just
Ohio
in.
exists,
Reports of
unfortunately.
The state of Ohio experiencing a blue border obstructing their vision are
Oh.
increasing rapidly.
Isn't it like
Let's go
Toledo?
to a reporter on the field.
I'm in a field.
See, that's why I don't trust the news anymore.
He's not.
That's a yard.
I'm standing here because as a news reporter, you trust what I have to say outside more than inside. Various eye-havers
Oh,
are
yeah.
reporting a phenomena where a blue border is obstructing
Why is it
their
going
view.
so fast at the bottom?
Nobody knows why, but it seems that the entire state of Ohio is affected.
Who are these people? Oh god. Who are all these people? Okay. Oh, it's Ohio. And is Ohio getting launched from the space?
Other states
Oh no, it has a
would
blue
contact
border
Ohio
around it.
to help, but it seems that they would have to be convinced that Ohio is real first.
Oh my god, you know what this means?
Good answer.
Not Michigan!
This thing is spreading.
Michigan!
Some kind of disease.
I'd argue the best diseases are contagious.
How are we gonna take on something that's not even tangible the size of Ohio?
Maine? Maybe. Ohio? I've tried. It's not possible.
Guys, we can't
How
give
much
up.
bigger?
This is
What's the
important
size
to
between
me.
Maine
People
and
are starting to
Ohio?
finally see what it's been like to be in my shoes this entire time.
They're bitching about Wario.
Where
Wario
is this
time.
border? I feel like it's everywhere and nowhere at the same time. I just can't escape it. Like the moon.
I think I know where to look. Guys, we're going to space.
Scott's going to space.
Oh, I left my passport at home.
My passport's
We need 2,
right there.
maybe 3 cars to hold us all.
I get space sick.
I just don't want to fucking do it. Guys, come on.
At least he's honest.
Does anybody know how to build a rocket?
I know of rockets.
We'll wing it.
The question is, what materials do I have enough of to make a rocket?
Wii games. Wii U games, actually. Just, okay, well, Wii games. Wow, how,
Come on,
out of all the consoles, I had to say
Wii.
Wii.
If the blue border takes over, there won't be a Wendy's to get fired from if there's no world left.
There will always be a Denny's though.
Terry, there won't be no cheese
Will there
to
be?
eat if this continues. Jerry, there won't be me wasting money on your services. Rex, there won't be no sex to be had. Jeb, no everything except for Gex because anything but Gex is Gex.
He's got
that
a point.
includes shallots.
Oh.
If we're the only ones who can do this, we have to take this blue border out ourselves. We're the only one who can do this. Everybody
hero.
else is busy. We've got nothing else to do today.
Another song?
Our time to prove our worth by
Good job, Scott.
saving the
He's not the
world,
worst
save
singer.
this
Like, he's not
frame
amazing,
serve.
but he's not supposed to be amazing.
And when we do
He does a good enough job. He does a good job. Love
the
it.
faces of our government, how could you
But does he write the songs himself, or?
Hero's quest. Just take that IRS.
The IRS. Do not challenge the IRS.
We gotta save the world. We gotta save the day.
Using
I know
Wii games.
You all don't have some plan, so hear me out as I swear. You don't want blue cataracts. Wouldn't that be anti-swell? You got nothing else going on, so you all might as well.
Oh, he spent a lot of money on Wii games for this. Fling Smash. How many copies? He spent $8 on Fling Smash? Why? Or did they give him $8 to take it?
Give up, at least not yet.
So many Fling Smash.
Gotta try, I can't lose this bet.
Who do you have a bet with? Oh, doing the math. Cool.
One's capable of ending this blue fable.
The entire wall is
So
blue.
we must install our big night. This so counts as a fight.
Oh, golf.
Take your nearest hand, pop it on your
What in the...
loyalty or no dignity, not
Is this a parody of a song?
It's our duty to fight back.
Crazy Mini Golf 2?
When else does this ever happen? So we all might as well.
Okay.
Might as well.
He's making a rocket out of Wii games.
Combined can take the fight because it's up to us, and with some luck we'll watch the borders demise.
Jimmy Rose and Flash is already in the toilet.
Because this is war. There's not much time before we
Wii Game Ship? That's a lot of Wii games. Actually, did he actually make a ship out of Wii games? Or cart? There's no way. There's just no way. Is this one a parking lot?
Sure.
No, there's no way.
We're going to space. Remember your coats.
I'll
Oh.
just pick one up on the way there.
Terry Lessler, you'll be our treasurer. Geriatrics HR. Jeb Jab, customer support representative.
Cool.
Rex Mo's moral support representative. Target employee. Catering.
Oh.
I didn't pack clothes.
I was gonna say target employee.
File a complaint.
Ready for liftoff. Cramming good luck charm down pants. Setting to
Those
radius for
are
50 miles
not.
and beyond.
Those walls are not actually video games. They're like just I don't know, like a paper or something, like a printout. I'm guessing they made it out of cardboard and just attached the...
Oh, this
Why?
atmosphere. Hello, please? Yeah. Yeah, that's space.
Yeah, of course, yeah. They probably just made it out of cardboard and just attached. What is going on with the bottle? Even though you could definitely count out how tall that is.
God, that's a lot of fucking space.
Yeah, space is a lot bigger up close.
Space is big.
Alright, it looks like we have to take a left in about half a mile. Oh, I forgot to carry the 3.
Oh.
Don't worry, I recognize this area.
Do you?
Just keep going straight.
My cousin asked me one time.
I'm trying to figure out what to do.
In my
What would a
opinion.
Wendy's employee make? Food. All right, back to the drawing
In my
board.
opinion, which do I think is bigger? The ocean or space?
What was that?
As if my opinion matters on that question.
Oh, we got a leak here.
I f***ing hate circles!
Alright, listen. I'm your moral support rep, so this means a lot coming from me. We're f***ed.
Yes.
Listen, if we die, please tell me. Was it hey y'all or hey y'all?
Hey guys, I made us baconator.
Oh, actually, what is it?
Whopper! Ugh!
I've never had a Whopper in my life. Oh, nice.
Please f*** up more.
Oh, who shot us?
My money's on the working class.
No,
What?
it can't be.
Who?
My mortal enemy!
Who?
Cover athlete of Man in 09! Brett!
Is it Brett Favre? Did he get a cameo by Brett Favre?
Oh, Scott. You'll pay for this.
Yeah, he got a cameo.
Why are you doing this?
That's first of all, it's none of your business. For whatever reason,
Yeah.
you despised Madden 09, so it looks like I'll have to deal with you myself.
Well,
You
Brett,
can't kill us, it's illegal!
I think he has
Anything's
Parkinson's.
fair game in space. This round was planning to jaywalk.
And he also did other
Let's get
things.
the hell out of here!
Yeah, he did a cameo. I remember my buddy, he got a cameo
We can't
for him
escape
for a
him.
video.
He just called Cutter Sport, he's pissed.
Oh.
Oh, God. He's docking.
His troops are boarding the ship.
The Packers?
Holy sh**. It's the Green Bay Packers.
Alright,
Okay.
we're ending this.
Guys, I know we're trying to mitigate our tropes here, but we can't let it affect who we are. The only way we're gonna win here is by being the best us we can be.
There's
Really?
one thing I hate more than the Green Bay Packers.
That's not the Callaway hat.
It's sex.
Honestly,
Oh, okay.
deep down, I've always felt like I've been a Wendy's employee.
What does that do
I've
with
always
Green
been
Bay?
vegan.
I haven't.
Is that a gun?
Yes.
No,
No.
It's Gex.
Of course it is. Everything is. They all have a clipboard. The Green Bay Packers. Okay, well. Spanking? Oh, Devontae Adams. Well, he's now a Jet after being a Raider. I think the other ones are just like non-specific player jerseys. Or they're not even jerseys at all. They're like practice jerseys. Is that an Aaron Rodgers jersey as well? Okay, I'm gonna... There's so many penalties. So many 15-yard unnecessary roughness penalties.
people in front of us when we weren't
Personal
looking.
foul.
God, he's charging up!
We don't have enough resources to fire back. We have everything we need except for zinc.
Well,
I already ate zinc. I'm on the thallium now.
We need attention. Things aren't going our way.
well.
Vomit.
Is that zinc? Is that enough zinc?
Hey, here's a nail.
Is that enough zinc?
That'll work.
Will it?
Guys, we have enough.
Oh, okay. Are we having a beam struggle? We're gonna have a beam struggle. And they're losing so far. Everyone's fine.
I'm tired of you Madden 08 fans.
I'm more of a Man 09 guy, I swear! Thar, all we're doing is looking for the blue border. Just let us go, and everybody will be fine.
And you think I have nothing to do with that.
Oh.
But you know what? I'm coming over to deal with you myself.
Are you?
What was that?
Yeah, what was that? Who was it? Vince Young? Vince Young's also on Cameo.
Who saved us?
Vince Young. It's gonna be Vince Young. Madden 08 with Vince. Yep. Look at horns.
Vince!
I watch Bingle.
Yes.
Love Bingle.
Hey, Scott, no problem. Good luck out there. Thanks.
I'd like to not file a complaint.
Guys, I don't think we're
He's
gonna
done it
make
before.
We're almost out of gas.
What are we gonna do? Where are we gonna go?
Sunoco!
Guys, I don't think we have to go that far.
Oh, there's the blue border.
So that's what blue is.
The color.
Also, yeah, what's his face is literally wearing a Callaway hat. It says Hex Hot on it. Do they golf? Does Scott golf? Because, I mean, that's just my driver and my shovel. I call my 5-wood, which last time I used it, I was, ooh, my best club in the bag.
I'm so happy we're all hanging out more.
I'm just happy home invasion's in now.
What are we looking for exactly?
Probably a square. Well, Funny Place is gonna give us answers. It's here.
True.
Oh, sweet printer ink.
I need to get printer ink, actually.
Oh, wow.
Is it blue?
Look at this one, eh?
Wait, guys. Nobody would leave their printer ink out there just like
It's
that.
a trap.
It's a trap!
Oh no!
You dare acknowledge my existence? Threaten to remove me from your life?
It kept me busy.
I'm done
It did.
only affecting you in your precious state. I'm ready to irritate the entire world.
Oh no. Oh no, is he gonna put a blue border around the entire world? Oh no!
Oh God, no!
There's nothing you can do now. I am now in everybody's life, not just yours.
Why did you only affect me to begin with?
You were weak. You wasted all your time talking about stupid Nintendo games.
I risked a lot doing that. Ever heard of spontaneous combustion?
You
Yeah,
were a
well.
waste. I contacted Farm to take you out, but apparently I underestimated you.
But you took advantage of my group's love for printer ink!
Because my first plan to eliminate you fell through doesn't
Really
mean I'm
neat
opposed
printer ink,
to ruining
printer ink,
your life
actually.
even more so now. You were the perfect catalyst for my plan to be a part of everybody's life. Burn the screen in everybody's eyes.
No.
There's no turning back now. I am all powerful. I am eternal life.
Stop it.
The opposite of eternal life
Is 908?
is virginity!
Oh,
Weakening it.
good thing he has plenty of copies of
I've
that.
been holding this one in for years.
Oh, it's all the games. Okay, from the spaceship. Nice.
It looks like it needs one more dose.
I've been saving this one. Madden 08 in Espanol for PlayStation
Is that
2
Philip-
and Xbox 360!
Is that Philip Rivers on the cover? I think it is. Well,
I hate when this happens.
Can
What do
we
you mean?
eradicate it?
there's no blue border.
No.
I got raid.
If it just stays here, it might get bigger if we don't do something about it.
Maybe it needs a host.
What are you saying here?
I think it needs to live with somebody, or else it's just gonna keep getting bigger and bigger again.
Who's it gonna go live with?
I'll do it.
That goes against everything we've just done!
Guys, I've had to deal with this thing longer than anybody else.
And-
I know how to handle it at this point. It's never gonna leave.
I was wondering
I
if
know
it was
how
gonna be gone
works.
forever.
I know how to just talk about stupid Nintendo games and not let it bother me.
Oh, and then now it's back.
I would not wish this upon anybody else. I just hope people understand what I see all the time.
Deal.
Is it happy now? Is the world no longer gonna have a border around it? Just Scott's world? Now he's in a field. Looks the same field from the pumpkin video. I don't know who that is. I don't know who you are. Hi, Scott.
Look, we did it.
Can we get another
Everything's back to
song?
Normal.
Yeah, this blue border's not gonna leave anytime soon for me, but as long as I know how to handle it and not let it affect what I love, that's okay. Plus, who knows, it might shrink over time. I
It's
think
not.
it even did that a while back.
I
Did it?
think that deserves a letter of recommendation. Pop that on your resume. You're the only patient of mine that has saved the world from shapes.
If it wasn't for this whole thing, I would have never considered myself to be a fast food employee.
None of us did.
Put that on the
We're starting to
resume.
go back to having no means of crotch access.
That's good. I heard Jesus hates hand jobs.
Terry, I'm sorry. I don't think I could be a vegan anymore. I like Gex.
Well, you can't change who you are, but we could always use a volunteer vegan on the weekends.
On the
Boy, now
weekends?
people know what I'm not.
You guys,
True.
thanks for helping me out. It means a lot.
I think everyone will understand this whole blue border thing you're dealing with.
Well, even if they don't, as long as I have what I truly care about,
I don't give a piss.
I mean, is it gonna be another song? Gonna be another song? 908.
We
Yep.
saved the world from a blue border quirl.
This
I
is-
just have to live with it for the whole rest of my days. It's a lot, but
I guess it's staying around
it's
forever.
worse than you thought.
Is there like
There's
lore
no
behind it
feeling
before
that makes
this?
it all okay. Stupid.
Oh, he's finishing the song. Okay.
Nintendo game.
Where did the blue border like originate from? Like exactly? Like, why did he originally put it on the videos? Also, I can definitely see why he considers this his magnum opus. It's also an hour long. Oh, cool. It's 2:38 in the morning. Oh. Why does that logo kind of remind me of SMG4's logo? Do they use the same, like, logo person? I don't know. This shouldn't be copyrighted. It should be fine. I haven't had a copyright issue with a Scott Floss video, thankfully. I've been doing Scott Floss videos every single Tuesday. Okay. I like it. I can, yep. Also, he had a lot of people involved in this. Borderline forever. Was he 19 in this video? Oh, there's the pumpkin. Yep. What? I don't know who Dominic is. Is that one of? Oh, that's one of them. Okay. Oh, that's the, yeah, because Justin's a therapist. Connor eats pants. Yep. Games on the shelf. Brett Favre and Vince Young. Oh, yep. Okay. There's a lot of people. Yeah, that was Jim Rolfe. That's Angry Video Game Nerd. Okay. Is he trying to golf with a video game? Stop motion. Dude, so many people went into this. Also, this video is old. But he considers this his magnum opus. I can't imagine just like... Scott did the video, the editing, the script, everything, and had to like reach out to all these people and get everybody on the same page about everything. That is a nightmare to do. Especially getting other YouTubers involved. Like, and you also get the cameos, and they had to say the right things, and just... And also the songs had to get made. Just... And the sets and everything, like... Episodes 1 through 199. Why does it just say episodes 1 through 199? Also, it's produced by and starring. It's also directed and written by... Oh wait, is this everybody that's been in all 199 videos? Oh god. Okay. Yeah, no, that's a lot of people. As seen on TV, yep. Oh god, there's so many. Oh, Dominique is Wendy's employee and Target employee. Justin is Jerry Atrix. Is that the only character he's played as a therapist? As Madden 08? What do you mean as Madden 08? Kid Icarus as himself, which I just watched my third Kid Icarus video. It'll be out tomorrow. This video's come out on... oh, James Rolfe is the narrator. Oh, okay. Oh, the Completionist? I've heard of the Completionist before. Yeah, all these guys. It's a really small crew, considering everything. Scott does a lot. Score instrumental local by Mike Stoney, Alan Riddick, Shamir, Connor Owen, Nicholas Carr, Garrett Williamson. Wow, that's a lot of people. I guess that's all the different songs and everything. Then more people went into making the songs than I think starred in the videos. Oh, the animation's gonna be a lot for that. He kind of like does like the Arrow approach, where he like gets a lot of YouTube animators involved, which is awesome. Pringus McDingus. I'm not very sure if I know any of these. Yeah, I'm not sure if I know any of these. There are so many vowels in that name. Good God. Horror Freak? Like, that's a name. You give Scott a run for his money. As we would say, Jan, he could drive a modified. It's a thing where, like, modified drivers, race car drivers drive modified, open wheel little things. They have always had, like, the craziest last name, so whenever somebody has that, it's like a saying where it's like, oh, he should be driving a modified. Typically it ends in ski. Branding logos by Nico. Is there anything at the end? Or no? Probably not. The blue border has grown to the entire screen now. Actually, there's no border, technically. Because the text is on top. This was like 3 years ago. And Scott hasn't made a video better than this? And I see that... And I see that, Magic Noah uploaded a new video, which is just awesome. I love those videos. It's a long video. I still need to record, a 90-minute segment of me trying to solve a Rubik's Cube because when I tried to record the 4-hour-long video, it broke my RAM. I'm not kidding. I had to drive 100 miles away each way to Micro Center to buy new RAM for my computer because it broke trying to record a 4-hour-long video. I'm not kidding. So the solution is to upload the rest of the video and then replace my face cam footage with me listening on trying to solve a Rubik's Cube. Did you know Rubik's Cubes are like $15 now? Why? It blows my mind. But it's 2:45 in the morning. This video is 63 minutes long. I really do hope that you enjoyed it. And I've been recording for a long time tonight, but I really hope you enjoyed this video. I do read every single one of your comments, leave them down below. And I hope you're subscribed as we are so close to 100,000 subscribers. It's crazy to even think about. Also, likes are really important. I would really appreciate if you could leave a like on the video. If you enjoyed the video and you want other people to see it, I would greatly appreciate it. I guess I understand the Borderline Forever because apparently Borderline Forever isn't a video game. And I also did know this was his 200th episode. So I guess it makes sense that it's a big deal like that. But I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what the next Scott the Wild video should be. I base it off the comments, so definitely leave some down below. But until the next video, take care and keep the music.